Excitement for Artemis II is really starting to build. We can really start to feel it. It's coming. And I really can't wait to welcome you all back here to Kennedy Space Center when we're ready to launch and fly this mission. You know, every night I look up at the moon and I see it and I get real excited because I can really feel she's calling us and we're ready.
Oh, she's calling us, and we now are ready after a successful test last night for Artemis II. That means a date is now set for a launch. NASA has circled March 6th as the target for the launch. This one will send astronauts around the moon to prepare for a future moon landing. Can't wait. And there's a little piece of Northeast Ohio in this mission as well.
NASA Glenn, of course, is playing a critical role in making sure that those 4 astronauts get there and back safely. Betsy Kling shows us how the road to the moon runs through northern Ohio.
Human spaceflight requires testing. Lots of testing. That's why NASA brought the Orion spacecraft to the Armstrong Test Facility in Sandusky. That's where engineers can recreate the extreme conditions of space inside the world's largest vacuum chamber and an acoustic test chamber.
There's nothing that compares on Earth to the environment of space, so you really have to go through to extraordinary lengths to be able to reproduce that here on Earth.
After its uncrewed flight around the moon, the Orion capsule returned for even more testing. Engineers focused on the launch abort system, the powerful rocket designed to pull astronauts away from danger if something goes wrong during liftoff.
If that thing goes off, it creates a lot of sound, a lot of vibration. And so what we had to do was show that the crew module and all the critical systems were able to survive that environment.
Cleveland's NASA Glenn is also responsible for integrating the European Service Module, the spacecraft's power source and life support backbone. For Katie O'Ready, mission rehearsals with the Artemis II crew showed how serious her responsibility is.
And the first time that I heard the crew on the voice loops, it was very surreal and it made the whole thing very real.
On launch day, NASA Glenn will have a team of 20 in mission control, and the first 25 hours of the mission will be especially intense.
Here we have to make sure that we are getting the data that we need to evaluate the performance of the vehicle and make sure that all of our systems are safe before we make the decision for the translunar injection burn to send the crew on their way to the moon.
As launch day approaches, both engineers say the weight of history is never far from their minds.
I think I'm going to be thinking a lot about the crew. You know, there's 4 individuals who are going to be riding in our spacecraft on top of this rocket.
This is an endeavor for humanity to go back to the moon and beyond. I hope that everyone shares the excitement with us and the pride that we feel.
Betsy Kling, 3 News.